uh, we all sort of awoke within this context. All of us did. Yeah, we woke and we were born and we grew up, and this was the situation, and it's like we're here. We are. Here we are. Remember that, or that's something that I remember. Hmm. I mean, it's context. Yeah, I guess. Uh, though, I mean, it's like, man, that I had explained to the American federal government agency employees. Employees, they're not officials, not in slightest, bud, not at all. They're employees. You need to remember that. Uh huh. Yeah. And it's just like, god damn, man, explain some redundant shit. Wow. That is fucked off task. What's their fucking problem? I gotta start with explaining about why they should do what they should do. And it gets down to it, I make it fucking simple on them when there's a probability of a war against America. I predicted a bunch of things really accurately. It's like, huh, focus. An American woman playing real slow. And then Tom Petty's dead. Okay? That's serious shit, man. Serious shit. Alright? Ding! A citation about a Smashing Pumpkins song. And then the drummer of Rush is dead of the coronavirus. Like, huh? How about that? Sort of like a double-sided coin. Makes me look like the fucking bad guy, huh? I'm right into the Matrix Facebook page. And within like a few minutes, that female judge was pronounced dead. What a coincidence! Amidst the consideration of what I was writing. Huh, Bill Clinton is like did you see what I was talking about? Did you, huh? Yeah, so watch yourselves because I'm right about this coming as well. All right? Maybe probable. Serious though. Serious. Wow. And man, there are a bunch of cool people, different types of people. There are a bunch of reasonable people that get really fucking pissed off about what's right. Like, for what's right, matter of fact. Like, fucking outraged. Bunch of people contradicting what's right, and it is a blah, blah, all the fucking time. Like, and they get pissed off, bud. Pissed off about it. And it just sort of makes me think about the hypothetical. Like, I make it simple to them, like, when it comes down to it, and like, we'll just start with two states, okay? Oklahoma and Louisiana. Oklahoma for the Mayans, Louisiana for the Negroes. Okay, start with those two states, those couple states. Okay? Make a good society happen, y'all. That's consistent to what's right and what's legal. For real. Hmm. And it sort of makes me want to think. It's sort of within a hypothetical that it's actually happening already, and they started with that. I just sort of want to like look to where they got moved to, and like, cool. Thanks for the cool people for being cool and doing the cool things that they do, because they variably do cool things. Like, thinking about it, like amidst population, like throughout the 4 years of my social media writing, and only a single person, Joe Sheets, it's probably Joe Biden himself, because it was only the American government agencies that were, yeah, and Robert Mueller uh, reported a hate speech and blah, blah, blah about something I said, and blah, 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 blah. Okay? In all those years, one person did. And I mean, I'm just like thinking about it, the hypotheticals. I'm imagining like homeboys like busting into somebody's house. Hey, we've met before. Let's talk about a few things. Matter of fact, it's sort of what I imagine. Like, that everybody's just sort of somewhat reasonable. And I like the cool people. Hmm. Yep. Female scared. Scared shitless sometimes. I can't believe that he'd say anything to the government. That's humorous. Yeah. Well, sort of, not really totally humorous, not actually. So anyway, good luck, peeps. Good luck. Yeah. It seems like there was something else though. Yeah, I was thinking about this speech. It seems like there was something else that I wanted to include in this particular video. I, I, I think there was. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm really studious. I've been studious my total life. Oh yeah, I imagine that they're sort of wanted to avoid this somewhat. It's like sometimes, though, like, can you imagine if I really was like a world famous spy cyborg, like a cyborg? Yeah, yeah. And it's like, what are they thinking about the hypotheticals? Like, what are they doing? They just get a fucking kick out of getting us all enthusiastic about some shit. What the fuck? Various people would be like that, right? They would. So, like, developing things, like, where are we going? Was a hypothetical of somebody else, like a business guy or something. Of course, yes, of course. Though, like, where do you think we're going? Okay? Yeah, let's be according to what's reasonable. What the? That's not any sort of fucking question. Not at all. It's like, huh? Yeah, though. Some, some, some spy cyborgs. It's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. We got spy cyborgs, y'all. We got spy cyborgs. Matter of fact, we got fucking cyborgs, y'all. Cyborgs. Thinking through the years, one of the coolest comments was maybe Dave Matthews, a spy. Matter of fact, yeah, he's actually a spy, though he's just a musician, and yeah, though he's really a spy as well. He is. It's just like in various other comments as well, man. I mean, damn, a bunch of different ones. Huh. Explaining some things, like really forthcoming. Oh, wow. What NASA would have thought if they read through my profile and noticed well, if they were reading a fake Facebook profile, they would notice the thing about different chemical elements that humans actually haven't even discovered yet, not actually upon separate planets. And like how those newly discovered chemical elements could be used for the prolonged probable survival of the human species. And it's worded a particular way. It's sort of interesting. Zeus power machines. Sort of forthcoming, friendly. Yeah, y'all could like look at this like rudimentary design and make a machine that produces electricity for you for free. Sort of cool. Produces electricity for free? Yeah, yeah, it's sort of a simple concept. hmm Yeah. So, I mean, I'm thinking about various different things. You think I didn't even consider the oil company, not actually? Around the world, even? Those guys want their money, huh? Why? Because they already started doing that. What they do. sort of concerning about mentioning a Zeus power machine, maybe? And then the things that were deleted that like banned profiles that had important information in them. A story about the gradual development of the galaxy. Y'all could afford to ban that as a human species? You? Jack Dork Putz? No way, bud. You fucking schmuck. Not at all. Couldn't afford it, not at all. And so forth. And don't build, no repair anything, not at all. Is some sort of fucking clue about some things or whatever. Miss the population, they're just like, is this really super concerning, Hughes, or what happens just happens? Man, I hope they fucking take this seriously, because it's just for their own good. Like, we're all here, alright, so move some people around, man. Move some people around, we're all here. Move some people around, okay? All sorts of open land in the Northwest, okay? And a bunch of white Americans crowded up in the state of Oklahoma where the tribals were. Moved to forcefully, illegally, alright? And it just sort of really irritates me. Within context, yeah, I mean, it sort of really irritates me. Though, just, yeah, like I've met people before, and like, oh, this guy's got a cult of personality in his head because a bunch of shrinks are an abuse. They want a paycheck, and then a bunch of civilians would rant about how the disabled people are taking taxpayers' dollars. Dumb shits. Do you realize how much the American government gives to the shrinks that want a paycheck, that want to target those people? And then the medical industry, and that's not even good. That's not good. Not at all. Dope people up on some experimental poisons. Poison them, and then they're sitting there drooling, and it's like, look, he needs drugs, and y'all don't get it? Not actually? That's fucked up. He's tripping out because he's on psychiatric drugs, and it's like, well, okay. What can he do, though? He's tripping out, bud. He needs help. Quite a lot to consider, man. Quite a lot to consider. Though, sort of should clue in some people. Well, at least make the reasonable things happen, and then, like, yeah, do a little bit of cleanup work to start with. Make the things, yeah, let's be consistent with what's right to start with. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good place to start. People are all right with violation of other people's rights when it's somebody else. And even people shrugging when the president of the United States of America and a bunch of Republicans get banned, a bunch of Republicans and non-Dems get banned, still people shrugging about the violation of other people's rights. It's like, wait a minute, this almost looks like a staged thing. Are they just getting a kick out of getting us all fucking worked up or what? Pissing me off. Sort of pisses me off, man. This is hypothetical, some cool guy, man. Pissing me off, man. Fucking cool, alright. Though, I mean, maybe writers sort of have a cult of personality. They're thinking about all society. They're thinking about a lot of things, though, huh? And it's like, what about allegories, and what about like situations, and do you see and hear things that other people don't see and hear? Hey, bud. Hey. Hey, do you see that? Do you see that right there? That? Do you see it? Do you see that right there? That? Hang on, hang on. Do you see that? I'd bust your dumb shrunk ass. Okay? Pisses me off. Those people target the coolest people within communities, man. And they're targeted of the shittiest people in communities. Y'all are alright with that? Oh, wow, that's fucked off. You talk with some of those people that were subjected to psychiatric abuse? I'm sort of curious why they were targeted. So I'm like curious, like, how did they do in high school? Yeah, I meet people on online and I meet people and I'm, how did you do in high school though? Oh, they excelled in various ways. They were really cool people, peculiarly cool people. Uh-huh. All right. All right. Shrunk wants a paycheck, huh? Hmm. How interesting. Hmm. All sorts of problems. All sorts of problems. Even the president, okay? A bunch of white Republicans, and then a bunch of non-Dems get banned. Y'all still all right with violation of other people's rights and all sorts of problems and big question about what's just basically consistent with what's right. Just like, why should we do what we should do? Though on the optimistic side of that coin, dude, they do they talk about that at work? Do they? Can they talk all the way through that at work amidst their colleagues and their peers? Can you, dude? Do you think that government officials of separate countries don't imagine a little bit of a hypothetical sometimes? God damn. God damn. Some cool Russians would act like they wanted to bust my ass. They just would, man. Maybe some of them. Tell them a fucking thing, man. You got a schedule, all right? Shut the fuck up. Well, so it's serious, America. All right, and I really like the cool people. I really do. I'll probably be all right. Take care of yourselves.